Hari Om. If all the Upanishads should represent cows, Sri Krishna would be their milker. Arjuna would be the cow who first tasted that milk of wisdom of the self, milked by the divine cow for the benefit of all humanity. This milk is the Bhagavad Gita. It solves not only Arjuna's problems and doubts, but also the world's problems and those of every individual. The Gita again and again emphasizes that one should cultivate an attitude of non-attachment or detachment. It urges repeatedly that an individual should live in the world like a lotus leaf in water. Brahmanyadaya karmani sangam tyaktva karoti lipyatena sapapena padmapatra vimamasa. It means he who offering all actions to God performs actions abandoning all attachment is not tainted by sin, just as a lotus leaf is not moistened by water. As we all know, a lotus leaf exists only in water, draws its nourishment from the very water, and dies away in the same water. Yet, during its life as a leaf, it does not allow itself to be moistened by water. So, a lotus leaf symbolizes a wise person who is ever happy and detached, focusing only on the activities and not the results. Attachment means holding on to things dearly as if we cannot live without them, or as if our happiness and existence depend only on them. Attachment is due to infatuation. It is the offspring of the quality of rajas. Detachment is born of sattva. The former is a demonical attribute, the latter a divine one. Attachment leads to accumulation of things, even though we do not actually need them. A situation most religions consider as a serious problem, responsible for suffering and a bondage to the cycle of births and deaths. Attachment, therefore, is a fundamental problem that can be resolved only by cultivating detachment through the practice of various yogas or disciplines. Detachment also helps one to perform better. For example, a doctor can never operate on his own child because he is so attached to the child. We should therefore practice equanimity by not seeking security in things and relationships that are by themselves impermanent, undependable, and unpredictable. To be free from our attachments does not mean that we should not be happy or responsive or turn ourselves away from all the positive things in life. Detachment does not mean that we should not have the zest for life and lose all our vitality. It only means that we should be unconditional in what we do, what we seek, what we love, and what we experience. The life of Lord Krishna is a great example in this regard. He lived a complete and luxurious life, took sides, waged wars, indulged in mischief, and yet remained free from the fetters of life. Detachment does not forsake action, but attachment with action. It does not forsake enjoyment experience, but remains untouched by it. However, having said this, one must also realize that total detachment is impossible for the human mind, because as long as it's a mind, it has to attach itself to something. Therefore, detachment from the false can only be successful when we attach ourselves to the real. Lord Krishna clearly advises in the Gita that one should surrender all attachments to the Brahman and continue striving. In other words, a detached person offers everything to the Lord and works selflessly without the concept of doership. He lives without fear and contented with what life offers to him and accepts life without calculation, without judgment, and without expectations. In short, he leads a life like a lotus leaf in water. I would like to conclude with a famous quote by Swami Chinmaya. Today, we are ego-realized souls, but the Gita's call to man is to be soul-realized egos. For this, we all must try to lead our lives like a lotus leaf in water. We should therefore practice detachment to achieve this. The practice of detachment is a rigorous discipline. We may stumble like a baby who is just learning to walk, but he will have to rise up again with a cheerful heart. Failures are